The good news is that there are rumors, like Kotor is trending right now. Kotor is trending on Twitter. There's a ton of rumors that there's a new studio that's picking up a Kotor game. We don't know. Some people are saying it's Kotor 3. Some people are saying that it's Kotor 1 or 2, a remaster, but we don't really know like what it's going to be. Will, what do you think it's going to be? It's big enough though that Kotor is trending on Twitter right now, which is super awesome. My life is complete. 2021 could be saved. That's actually insane, dudes. That's actually insane. Because literally I pointed out we were just playing through the Mass Effect series, and then it got announced midway through that they're doing a celebration remastering of the entire game, like the entire trilogy. And then they're also making a fourth game. Baz, thank you for the follow. I just followed you back. How about that? And then now Kotor, like midway through a Kotor playthrough. What the heck, dude? Like, what are the odds of that? I mean, I guess both of those games are kind of in the same vein of like similarity and enjoyment, but like, I don't know, what are the odds of that, to be honest? That's actually crazy. So hopefully we end up, I'm kind of scared, dude. I think the best thing that could happen is we get, yes, a remaster of 1 and 2, and they probably use the Jedi Fallen Order engine with the gameplay from that, because I mean, a lot of us would still play the turn-based combat, but let's be honest, they're probably wanting something closer to Jedi Fallen Order. We get KOTOR 1 and 2 with the Jedi Fallen Order engine, and then KOTOR 3 ends up being made finally, and it is the Jedi Fallen Order engine as well, and it's everything we could have ever hoped for. Hopefully they don't pump it with microtransactions, and make it like a multiplayer game. But honestly, like with the success of it, I could really see like the Old Republic just blowing up. And they're obviously, keep in mind, they announced I didn't even think of this, dude. They announced that they were going to basically be like supporting Star Wars The Old Republic. Like it was on that list of games whenever Lucasfilm Games like had their intro trailer. And so maybe they are going to remake the 1, 2, and then make the third leading all the way up. So that way people do get into Star Wars The Old Republic. Honestly, dude, that would be a huge business play. I could really see them doing that. Since Star Wars is in such a good place, that would be oh, dude, I couldn't even explain how happy I would be. I wouldn't need to play anything else for the next 2 years. That 2 to 3 years, like only KOTOR, and like speed running and doing all sorts of different playthroughs. I would just spend thousands and thousands of hours in KOTOR. So that's the good news, man. It's literally trending. Like, check this out. So exciting, bro. Game. Look at this right here. Let me focus. KOTOR right here trending. 13k tweets. Beautiful. I think it could potentially be Obsidian. People don't know who it's supposed to be, but I do think it could honestly be Obsidian. Someone responded and said that some guy said that it wasn't Obsidian, but I don't know why it wouldn't. I don't know who this person is that he's talking about though. So, well, Obsidian made KOTOR 2, Liam. They had a studio that made KOTOR 2, and everyone loved it. And so it's reportedly in the works, and it's not being developed by EA and BioWare. I'll just read the article right here. A new Star Wars Knights of the Republic game is reportedly in the works, and it is not being developed by EA and BioWare. CD Projekt Red. John of Streams has left the chat, dude. Dude, get behind me, Satan. Heck no, Toothless. Heck no, dude. Don't ruin my life, bro. Disney almost did that with the sequels, no cap. Golly, bro. That would be horrible. Shook up my whole morning, dude. You're giving me nightmares. Okay. A new Star Wars Knights of the Republic game is reportedly in the works, and it is not being developed by EA and BioWare, the studio behind the original game. ... As reported by VGC, this latest rumor comes courtesy of credited Star Wars insider Bespin Bulletin, who spoke on a recent BOB, the podcast episode, about this project that is said to be in development outside of EA, and that will never guess who the studio is that's making the game. Amongst my digging, I heard that there is talk about a Knights of the Old Republic project in development. Somewhere, Bespin Bulletin said, I talked to a couple of people, and I also found out that Jason Schreier said that it's not with EA. What kind of dream are we living in, dude? And we'll never guess who the studio is that's making this game. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier has previously spoken of a potential KOTOR both on Reset Era and Twitter, and his words echo Bespin Bulletin's comments. Furthermore, okay, maybe this is where they say that it's not Obsidian. Furthermore, Wushu Studios' Nate Naja also took to Reset Era, I don't know all these names, in response to this to say it's not as mysterious as you think. Obsidian, dude. Obsidian. Oh, Square Enix. Okay, I could maybe. It's not as mysterious as you think. Well, then it's probably the other studio that took over and the KOTOR game, and I mean, and it didn't make KOTOR 1, but they made KOTOR 2, so it's not as mysterious as you think. Could be Bethesda. Swing and a miss. There have been previous rumors of Star Wars Knights of the Republic remake in the works at EA, and that would take elements of the first KOTOR Knights of the Republic 2, the Sith Lords, and retool the two stories to make them fit in current canon. It is unclear whether this is a discussed project that has been taken away from EA, or if it's an entirely new story. Lucasfilm has also said that it's working on something Star Wars Knights of the Republic related, and a report following these comments mentioned it could be a planned movie. I would prefer a game, man. Honestly, I would prefer a game. I would be too scared. I would be too scared for them to make a movie around Revan's story, because I think that they would probably mess it up. They would. There would be so many things they would focus on making sure isn't other than the story. One of these future games is being developed by Ubisoft Massive and signals that EA's exclusivity deal with Star Wars games will be coming to an end. However, the studio will still be working on games in the future. Bespin Bulletin continued to discuss how he's also heard that a bounty hunter game was also being developed somewhere, and that EA was working on another Star Wars project that may not be Battlefront 3. So they are working on Battlefront 3, though. I don't know if the bounty hunter game is with them or if it's with Ubisoft, Bespin Bulletin said. But yeah, EA is working on stuff, and there's another unannounced Star Wars game at EA, which I have no idea what it is. I don't think it's Battlefront 3. Wow. Wow, dude. Imagine if they did a remaster of 1 and 2 and release a bundle with 3. That would be the dream, dude. Can you imagine with Battlefront 2 and Jedi Fallen Order graphics, though, like how good KOTOR is going to look? And hear me out, okay. So there's the interview. That has Swotorista, and she's interviewing Musco, the dev for Star Wars: The Old Republic. And they were talking about, a lot of people think that it's impossible, to be honest, guys, for SWTOR to get a new engine. Well, how many MMOs have we seen? ESO, we got ESO, we have, Final Fantasy 14. We've seen both of those games switch engines, correct? Well, think of this. If they end up setting it up to where 1, 2, and 3, or even if they just did a 3, what they end up doing is they end up setting it up, boom, 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 and then they drop the new engine for Star Wars: The Old Republic and just completely like blow everything out of the park. So I mean, whenever they asked Musco, the dev from SWTOR, in that interview, he just laughed and wouldn't give them information. They kept poking and prodding at and like just trying to see if he would give anything, and he wasn't denying it at all. He was just like laughing about it. So we could very well be in for a good next couple of years as Star Wars fans. So we will see. That is the best case scenario. But that's what's been running through my mind over the last couple of days. So I'm just incredibly amazed, for one, that like we started playing Mass Effect, and then midway through Mass Effect 2, they announced that they're doing a like what the heck, dude? What kind of this has been my dream for the last like 10-15 years. Midway through a playthrough of Mass Effect, they announced that they're remastering 1, 2, and 3, and then releasing a 4. And now we got rumors of KOTOR doing the exact same thing, like midway through, like a playthrough of KOTOR and about to start KOTOR 2. Like, what the heck, dude? Like, what are the odds of that? Man? Oh my goodness, Jade, good morning, man. How are you doing, dude? Now the dream, Jono gets partnered with the next Star Wars game as mega fan. Oh my gosh. There's so many Star Wars games. What would you say are the most popular Star Wars games at the moment? Definitely Battlefront 2. I don't think that Jedi Fallen Order isn't popular. It's just that everyone's kind of played it and they're playing other things now. Star Wars: The Old Republic, the category on Twitch has like almost duplicated its concurrent viewership, and so I'll be jumping back into SWTOR pretty soon, just because it's in a really good place right now. It seems like, as far as like popularity, and then also because like a lot of people are flocking back to it. Squadrons, I don't know what the concurrent player base is for Squadrons. I would say Battlefront 2 is probably the most popular right now, and then I would probably throw in like a Jedi Fallen Order. But if we're looking purely at concurrent viewer base, I'd probably say SWTOR, to be honest. I'd probably say SWTOR would be like right behind Battlefront 2. Because they obviously announced that they're pushing it for some reason. They're going to be continuing to push it. So I would say SWTOR, and then after that, yeah, probably Jedi Fallen Order and Squadrons. I'm trying to think of other Star Wars games that would be kind of up there. But no, I think that'd probably be the 4 that I would give. Heck, I would have to start streaming because I wouldn't be on Twitch for 2 years playing. I feel like Square is a good guess if it's not Obsidian. The newer Final Fantasy games feel a lot like that blend of real-time and turn-based. Have you seen the remake? No, I haven't, Liam. Some people were saying that we want something that's like the Final Fantasy VII remake, though, for KOTOR. That would be the dream, to be honest. Now we have to discuss if that's going to be the same game or if it's going to be a remake or a remaster. My FBI spy works for these companies. I guess, dude, I'm just mind blown that, like, I wouldn't say that I predicted that they were going to do it, but what are the odds?